Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, it was said that Ooni of Ife have suspended two of his Ifa priests over the case of Queen Naomi. If you have been following this gist, you watch when it was said that the Ifa priest in his palace told him that Queen Naomi is going to return back to the palace because he is she is destined to be royalty, that no matter what, that she must end up a royalty. And that was why it was said that Ooni wasn't much bothered when she left the palace, because he have concluded that no matter what, that the prophecy must come to pass. And not just only the Ifa priest, it was also said that he consulted a lot of prophets and prophetess, and they all said the same thing, saying that Queen Naomi have been destined to be royalty, that no matter where she goes, that she will always be royalty. But the fact remains that they did not explain things so well to him, and that was why he has been behaving as if come rain come shine, no matter what, that Queen Naomi is going to return back to him, simply because they told him that she is royalty and will always remain royalty. So from what we are hearing, allegedly, it was said that the issue of pressing, which have been bothering Dr. Elizabeth ever since she entered the palace. If you have been following this gist, you will notice that ever since Queen Elizabeth enters the palace, she have been complaining of sleep paralysis, which is what we called pressing in African distinct. Yes, it is said to be an attack by the spirit of incubus and succubus, and anyone that is experiencing it, you find out that when the thing is pressing you, you will find it very difficult to shout or to do anything. You can't even make a noise to save yourself. That has been the case of Dr. Elizabeth ever since she entered the palace. Okay, a lot of people say this because there are some rituals that Ashley needs to do that she did not do. Others are saying that it could be one of the oloris that don't want her to be in the palace. But the fact remains that that case have been bothering Ooni of Ife, coupled with the issue of Queen Naomi, which have been on his neck for quite a long time. So it was said that after all the Ifas in the palace have tried everything, they couldn't come up with the true cause of Dr. Elizabeth paralysis case. He now decides to go outside and get a well-known Ifa priest. And it was said that when the Ifa priest came to the palace, he is supposed to concentrate on Dr. Elizabeth, which is the main reason they called him. But instead of that, he only concentrated on the matters that concerns with Queen Naomi. According to what the Ifa priest saw and said, it was said that he saw a crown and a diamond on Queen Naomi's forehead, which means that she is royalty, just like every other Ifa have said. But what makes his own to be different is that he said that even if Queen Naomi leaves the palace, that she is going to be a royalty in other palace that is even bigger than that of Ooni of Ife. You see the difference now? The person made it clear, this particular Ifa priest made it clear that even if it is not in Ooni's palace, that Queen Naomi is destined to be royalty. That let's say that she didn't even marry, that after divorcing Ooni of Ife, and maybe a commoner married her, maybe it simply means that that marriage will not work, or that commoner is going to become a king for that prophecy to come to pass. So it was this Ifa priest that they called to come and do some incantations and explain things concerning Dr. Elizabeth that diverted his attention, or maybe that is what they showed him, he said that Queen Naomi is destined to be royalty, that he mustn't be in the palace of Ooni of Ife. And from what we are hearing, Queen Naomi is engaged to a son of another king, who is definitely going to be a king. Even if he's not a king, at least he is in royal blood. He is a royal blood. So you see, that prophecy is coming to pass. The prophecy of Queen Naomi being born and destined royalty. So a lot of people have been saying that, but she did not come from a royal clan. Yes, some people might be royalty either by birth or by marriage or by certain circumstances. Yes. So in her case, she is royalty by marriage. And the way I am seeing this thing, this Queen Naomi might, my own prophecy, I'm just giving it now. She might be a mother of two kings, because a time will come when Tadenikawa will become a king. And if eventually this other guy marries her, she is going there to give birth to a son who will also be a king when the time comes. So you see, she is really a very a great and blessed woman, like I used to say. So the fact remains that it was this prophecy that the former Ifa in Ooni's palace told him that made him to be treating Queen Naomi the way he treated her. Because had it been they said it clear to him that even if she is not a queen in your palace, that she will be a queen somewhere, you will find out that he is going to be treating her with care and love, so that she won't slip off his hands. But because they did not explain things so well to him, that was why he behaved the way he behaved. And now, from the look of things, I can see, or I am seeing, that Queen Naomi have slipped off his hands. Guys, don't forget that all this information that we are bringing to you, they are all alleged, okay? They are not first hand. I did not hear from them, so we have no proof. All this information are being filtered from social media, and they should be treated as such. Anyways, whatever you think about the whole thing, please share it with us on the comment section, okay? Thank you once again for being part of this channel. My God will always bless you. Please subscribe, okay? If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. See you guys in my next video. Bye for now. Love you guys.